Howdy everybody, it's Amy from Amy Sparkly Diamond Painting. I'm up early today getting some videos lined up because I do have a busy week this week. But this is not a PR package, which is why they are opened. This is a purchase I made from a store that arrived last week. Unfortunately, I didn't lose. I threw away the package and I deleted the email, so I unfortunately don't remember which company this is. This is one of the budget companies. If I had to guess, I would say it's GBFKE. I'm pretty sure. But lately I've been making a few cross-stitch orders instead of diamond painting orders. But I believe I wanted to show GBFKE some love, so I ordered from them. I switch around who I order from, depending on prices, inventory, all that. So these are some bigger diamond paintings I got from, like I said, I believe it's GBFKE. I actually put the stickers through Google Translate and everything, could not figure out exactly what those were. But I'll show you what I have here today because I'd like to start diamond painting today. Since I did finish, I can do these videos a little bit different because it's not a PR package. So I have a little more time to talk with you guys and catch up and all that good stuff. I did okay, let's wake up. Let's get some caffeine going. Yes, I am a energy drink person. So I put up stash video number 2 earlier this week. That was my Dreamer Designs and Diamond Dots, and I mentioned that I'm getting close to 2,000 subscribers. So I placed an order from Amazon with some goodies in there to do for a giveaway, and I'm also gonna look at my stash and pick out a couple other things to do for a giveaway once I hit 2,000 subscribers. So first off, thanks everybody for all the support, all the wonderful comments. I love seeing some of the regulars there. I wish I knew you better, but you guys have shared so much with me in the comments about what's going on in your lives and all that, and I do appreciate and enjoy seeing those. So I answer comments. Usually I sit down a couple times a week and go through them, unless it's a question that I can answer right away. So maybe somebody looking for a link or something like that. So I'm also going to get a floss tube or a cross stitch video out because I did do a giveaway from my Santa video and I need to pick the winners for that. So I will be doing that in the next couple days as well. So hopefully you'll see that. So if you're into cross stitch, what I've been trying to do is learn a lot about stamped cross stitch, and I have over the last few weeks because I had a couple companies reach out to me about doing some cross stitch PR packages, but I really didn't know as much about some of the Chinese company cross-stitch kits and what was involved there and the different brands and all that good stuff. So I've been doing kind of a learn by trying and doing and buying on that. So I do have some stuff to share that I've learned from checking some of those out. But you are here for diamond paintings right now. So let's check in and see what we got here. And we'll start with this one. I'm quite sure this must be GBFKE because they are my go-to place for bigger diamond painting canvases. And they even have an ability to customize some of these. So you can pick the size and the drill shape and whether or not you want ABs with a lot of the GBFKE kits. And they are a bit bigger. So that's why I believe this order came from GBFKE, and it just looks like they're printing and everything. Looks like this one is printed sideways, so it's actually a canvas that'll go this way, but the printing is sideways. That doesn't bother me because I turn them every which way while I'm working on them. But one of the things I like is the number of colors that come on GBFKE canvases or this manufacturer. So this is 40 colors and we have letters, shapes, numbers, all sorts of different symbols there. And this is a 40 by 70 and you can see right there with the guide circles. This is one that comes with guide circles, somewhat unfortunately, in my opinion, especially on those light colors, because it is kind of hard to place them exactly right and cover up those symbols. But this is a round canvas. That is one of the hints there. But it is a big one. You're probably wondering, what in the world is that? Because the colors on there make it look kind of confusing. but that's because it is a higher color number canvas, so you need to have a little bit more contrast in the symbols to be able to see them. So here's the thumbnail. It's pretty small. I may have to look for and pop up a picture if I can check their website, which I'm pretty sure it is, GBFKE. But this is shelves of cacti. So I do love my cacti. And this is, again, a big one, 40 by 70. So even though it looks a little blurry right now, it's because of how the symbols are. I can see and make out the different flowers and cacti in the pots down here on this one. There's a couple of red pots there. There's 3, 4. This one's got some purple in it, and 4 more here at the top. So yes, I can definitely make out the different cacti on this. So love all the plants. I'm not very good at growing them, so I have to have pictures of plants because I'm very good at killing them, even cacti. So we have typical scratchy, budget-friendly canvas here. Typical plastic. I'm gonna try to lay that one down a little bit better at that end there. So we do have the drills here, and it looks like I see some ABs in there, and they are pre-kitted up, which is always nice. A little bit messy in here, so, but we'll open it up and see what we've got. I can't complain about the messiness of how the drills are put in here because I'm even messier when it comes to trying to put them away. So let's see what ABs we have in here. I'm kind of curious. We have this blue AB right there. That's 161. And a pinkish peach colored AB. So there's 2 of them. Expect lots of greens and browns. There's some reds and purples though for some of the flowers. So definitely got the browns and the greens in there. A lot of yellow. Some peach and rust colors probably for the pots. And there's a gray. There's 2 more ABs it looks like. And let me get through the rest of these before we look at those, because this is kind of, I wouldn't say a concern, but one of the issues you do run into with some of the budget friendlies is they love the dark ABs for some reason. So we have AB 310, which is a black, and 154, which is a really dark purple. And a lot of times these end up, they do the full color for color switch, so these end up in strange places when they do the dark ones. So you end up highlighting shadows. So we'll put those aside and see where they go. But I'm guessing they might be in places where we don't necessarily want ABs. So I may swap those out and use those for like a dark outer space type project, because these do make really good stars because they're more subtle than the white dots. So I do like using those in the backgrounds for dark or starry nights. So I may swap those out. We'll see where they are. We got a very pretty purple. Some more grays and kind of some southwest colors. There's the next AB, which is a pink. And then reds and yellows. That's probably the last AB, I would guess. Big bag of peach. Light pink. Lots and lots of pinks. And then I apologize if my dog is... if his noises are showing up on this video. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, but it's morning. So I'm up a little early today doing some videos because I do have to work this afternoon and evening. So I'm getting this done kind of early, and my pupper likes to tell me about all the birds that show up in the yard in the morning. So he's definitely making his noise. So we do have 5 colors of ABs. I think the pink and this tan color will look great, and even this blue color. But these are the 2 I'm kind of curious about. So 154 and 310, that's number 2 and number 7. I'm not sure if you want, because I have so many more, or I have 3 more canvases to look at. So a B and an E. I'm just kind of curious if I can see where these are going to end up. Well, I see a letter E Oh, lowercase. Okay, I was going to say, yes, I see some in here, the darkest colors, so the shadows around the cacti. So I will probably be swapping those out for regular drills and using these on another kit. That does happen with the budget-friendly kits where you get the color for color substitution and end up with a couple strange choices for ABs. So just keep that in mind if you're looking at AB drills on these budget friendlies. So that's a nice one. And I guess I should show you the toolkit, which is another hint that I'm pretty sure this is a GBFKE order, because this is their typical toolkit, which is nicer than the ones you get for a lot of budget friendlies, because you get the tweezers and the white tray, couple pads of wax, and the pen with the squishy there. So, and the multi-placer I should add, and it's the thin plastic multi-placer. There we go. Get to where you can actually see what I'm trying to show you. So that is the cactus bookshelf. So this is making my next part 3 stash video even longer, because I might have to at least mention some of these. The next one is a set of 2. So you'll see what I mean here pretty quick. I'll start with the first one here. But I thought these were really cool when I saw them. And so I had to get a set of 2 because these are letters. A little bit different. Trying to do something different here. So not too big here. This is 30 by 30, and I think it looks like a true 30 by 30 for the drill area, because they are a little bit bigger than, say, a square that's a special drill canvas. Like I have one here. This also claims to be a 30 by 30 there. So it's more like 25 by 25 for the drill area. So this one, 30 by 30 for the drill area. It is a letter A, but it's done in the, oof, the glare is really bad on that. On the Van Gogh Starry Night, but with sunflowers on there. So definitely neat Van Gogh style. But it has a lot of colors for this size. You know what? I'm gonna make the glare go away a little bit. Don't do this at home. I paid very close attention to which side was which as I peeled that off there. The glare is still pretty bad there. I was trying to get to where you could see the drill field. There. See the flowers. Looks pretty clear. This looks like it might be fun to bling up. There are 24 colors in this one. Symbols are mostly capital letters, but there are other symbols in there as well, which GBFKE has, I'm not sure where they manufacture theirs or if they do their own thing, but theirs are pretty easy to see. Now what I'm going to do is flip this back and make sure that I paid attention to which is the top and which is the bottom, because a lot of these plastic covers are one-sided, and if you get the wrong side stuck to your canvas, they're nearly impossible to peel off when you've done that. So I don't normally take my chances like that, but yeah, it worked just fine. So all the sticky is now covered up. So this is letter A, and we have really nice toolkit again with the larger multi-placer, which may have been in the other one, I just missed it, as well as a small one and the tweezers. And then we have a bag of drills, and this is a square. I couldn't remember. Had to double check there. And there are some ABs in there. So let's take a look here. Here we go. There's some AB squares. Hopefully the camera is showing that. And some really bright blues. That's another blue. I see another AB here. There's a dark blue. There's another AB. So I was kind of hoping Although you just never know with budget friendlies that the ABs, there's a gray, would be more in the stars or in the sky on this one. Looking through standard colors there. So we have 3 ABs. And there's AB number 4. It's kind of a medium to dark gray blue. So yeah, 4 of them looks like. I don't see any more. I got a few drills in the bag, so one of the bags has spilled a little bit. I will keep those in there and not lose them. Actually, I think I'll put the toolkit in the bag there. Yeah, I've got some pink stragglers here. Make sure they get saved in there. So that is letter A. A for Amy. Let's see. I'll put that away later. So of course, that means that this one must be a letter C. This one is in a slightly different bag here. But we won't need to go into all the details on this one because there you can see same toolkit. Same pre-bagged. It looks like a lot of the same ABs. There's that blue-gray in there. I was kind of curious if I'd end up with completely different colors for ABs if I wanted to do this as a match set. I don't think I'll put these up anywhere. It just looked like a lot of fun to do, actually. And funny enough, my middle initial is B. So I did not get A, B, C. I just got the A and the C on this one because I wasn't sure how well these would come out or turn out. But as a little kid, my initials, before I recently got married here, all through growing up, my initials were A, B, C as well. So that's why I chose my husband, was because I got to keep the ABCs. No, I'm just kidding. That's not the case. So AC, this one has a little more Van Gogh style there because a little more Van Gogh. I mean, they're both Van Gogh style, but you can see the cypress trees that show up on a lot of his paintings on this one, as well as the flowers and the starry night. In the background, there is some color blocking, but I actually see several colors in the background. So I think these will actually come out pretty nice. I'm happy to see that. So I'm looking forward to doing these. Throw a toolkit off to the side. Now I have one more, and I am going to have to go ahead and throw these in and move them out of the way. So bear with me because I need to make room on the table. And this is something that I normally wouldn't do, but the curiosity was killing me. A little bit of cough. Hopefully I'm not ending up with what several of my coworkers have. Okay, moving those out of the way because I have a bigger canvas here. Now this is not something I actually recommend, but I wanted to show you guys so that you maybe don't do this, or maybe you do. So this is, I don't normally buy ones that I know are unlicensed, but you know, Chinese laws are different. They are overseas. They don't have the same rules or same way of viewing artwork and all that. This is the same as a licensed canvas that I'm currently working on, but I wanted to show you some of the difference. So this is a comparison project. That's the only reason I did this. I wouldn't normally do this. Can you recognize it at all? Maybe not. This is the Three Graces, although they call it something else probably. And this is a round, but this is one I'm working on from Diamond Painting Deutschland. So you definitely get a difference in detail from a licensed versus an unlicensed diamond painting. And I really wanted you to see that, to see why you maybe don't want to do this. So I'm hoping that by showing you, maybe it'll make a little bit more sense. But You got flowers there, and you've got the faces of the two ladies here, and then the young girl here that you can see in the bottom here. Very little detail in that, not very many colors for this particular canvas. Normally these run 200 to 230 plus colors on these canvases. This one has 40 colors, which sounds like a lot, but if you look at the artwork, the original, you'll see it really takes a lot more colors to make a picture like this. And it looks like it is, again, printed sideways. So the letters and symbols and everything are this way. But that's okay. I turned mine around and all those different things. But I thought that this might help me get my three sisters or three Graces done, because I want to do this as a comparison project to show you guys so that you have some idea if you're thinking about spending all the money and getting one of these high color content, high color number canvases versus a budget friendly. So that's why I went ahead and did this. So you got the standard toolkit here, and there are some ABs in there, and I was kind of curious again about the colors. It looks like a pretty purple, but I was definitely hoping there wasn't a dark colored AB in this, because that would really not make sense. I see a green and a purple and a brown so far, which the brown kind of concerns me because it could be in this face. And I'm not real big on doing AB skin tones. We'll have to see. So here's one of them. It's just a little bit there of one of the green colors. And a couple of different shades of darker blues there. That's kind of the background, are these different blue colors. There's one of the ABs, pretty purple. That one should work out well. And then this brown is the one kind of I'm curious about, because I'm hoping it's not in the skin. If it is, I will replace the skin parts with a regular instead of the AB drill. And then I'm not seeing any more ABs in here. Big bag of the dark blues there. There we go. There's another purple. So we got two purples, and there's kind of a light gray. Is that it? That's probably it for ABs. So that's 5. And there's some of the colors that there aren't a whole lot. Okay. And then big bag of 310 there for the background. So I'm kind of curious about this one. So this is AB 301. This is a brown. Looks like a B. They seem to like letter B for ABs. And just a quick look, I actually, yes. Okay, it's showing up in the eyes, so maybe that won't be too bad. We'll have to play around with that and see how they come out. So it's probably hard to see this picture. Let me throw all the drills in real quick here, but I've noticed several of you say you like comparison projects, and so this looks like a good one for that. We will see how this goes here. See if I can get this close enough so you can see the thumbnail of the picture. But if you've been on my channel for a while, you've seen the original, the big one from Diamond Painting Deutschland that I'm working on. And right now there really aren't, oops, we have some spillage here. There aren't very many good options, honestly, for Josephine Wall paintings. We have the one with the diamond art, and they have been working on improving their stuff. I have purchased 2 from them, but I'm holding off. I know that they now have the color canvases, and they've been working on thicker cover paper and a little bit of hand rendering. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. I looked this week on their website, and the prices, whew, it's hard for me to justify, honestly, right now. So I'm hoping for a sale or for things to get better, because the one I was looking at, which was like the second to the smallest size, came out to $160, and that was before shipping. So to me, that's even with all the stuff I buy and with the channel support and everything, I just can't justify spending that much on a diamond painting. So I'm going to continue to hold off on the one with the diamond art. Hope that their rendering gets a little bit better. Their canvases are better already, so that's a good thing. They do have the black and white, but they do have a color option as well that you can choose. And like I said, the plastic cover paper on theirs is getting thicker as well. So it is a nice canvas. It's just very pricey. So I need a sale before a good sale before I do that again, because I've done it twice, and it's hard to spend that much money on something that you're not happy with. So that's the one option. The other is Diamond Painting Deutschland, and that's double-sided adhesive, which needs to be treated in a very careful way. Once you unroll it, it has to stay unrolled, otherwise you get the rivers and bubbles and the tape and all that mess that you have to deal with. So I have 3 of those, and I think they do work up a little bit better. The symbols are easier to read. I do sort mine by color, and I will continue to work on that one. It's a lot of confetti because it is over 200 colors, so it does take a while, but I'm kind of curious on how this is going to turn out. It's about the same size, maybe just slightly smaller than the one I have from Diamond Painting Deutschland. The shipping, though, for Diamond Painting Deutschland ends up usually being about $60 to $70 to get it to the US. So it's better to get with a friend or two and order as a group, or order more than one, which again makes the price pretty high. So yeah, this is not something I would normally do, but I really want to show a comparison for you guys. And I wish there were better options out there, because I really don't like it when artwork is so exclusive like this, or diamond paintings become so exclusive that they're out of most people's price range and you just can't get them. And it can be very frustrating. So anyway, I'm not sure where this will go. Hopefully I decide to go ahead and post this, because I wasn't sure I was even going to do that. But that's what I have for you today. So we've got this one, as well as the succulents here. That'll be fun. And then my letter A and C, those are a little bit smaller projects here, so those would be good for, well, I say quick and easy, but really they're not. They're 30 by 30 with a lot of colors, so they're not as quick and easy as I think. I always think things are going to be faster than they are. But I'm not sure which one of these I will work on next. Maybe none of them. They may all get put away for a little while while I finish up some of my other whips. So thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments, what do you think about doing the comparison with the Josephine walls? Do you want to see that? Do you wish I had never purchased? I know some of you will feel that way. We've got very strong opinions out there on licensing and that sort of thing, but whew, it's a tough one to handle when you're a content creator, because sometimes you are asked by these companies to review items that may or may not be copyright protected in the US, but not in China. And you know, I think that people on a budget should be able to enjoy diamond painting as well. I think it's kind of you know, the prices are related to having to pay the artists in many cases, but for some companies, maybe not. Maybe that's not where the money is going. I hope it is, but I don't know if that's always the case. So there are other ways to support the artist. You can send them money through PayPal and other things like that. If you do end up with a canvas that you did not know was licensed to artwork, you can, a lot of them have websites and places where you can donate money to them. So I will be checking for that. So, I don't know. I was torn for a while on what to do about this, but I feel like you guys might want to know what one of these would look like, how they might work up. So we'll give it a shot. And maybe you'll see it again. Maybe not. Maybe you won't see this video at all. I might change my mind and say, nah, I won't do that. I won't show it. It's always that fine line. So we'll see. That's what I got for you. I'll talk to you later.